All right. 78 Sports TV here. Salute to the mighty ldbc Lions Den basketball community. In this case, smash the like button, hit the subscribe, also hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when I drop a new video. I got my brother Tickettv who holding it down for the ldbc Lions Den basketball community in the building. What it do, Ticket?
What's up, big dog? What's going on?
Man, not much, bro. Just chilling. Man, I'm glad I got you on here, bro. I just want to cook with you and get your thoughts and opinions on James Harden trade, man. I saw your video on it, but you beat me to the punch, man. You already did a video before I got a chance to do mine. But James Harden has been traded from the Philadelphia 76ers to the Los Angeles Clippers. Now listen, this man, James Harden, if correct me if I'm wrong, isn't this his third team he's forced himself out of in the last 2 years? Am I wrong or am I right?
No, you're right, and it's the exact same team that he asked to be traded to, which is insane. No other player in NBA history has been able to get moved to 3 straight teams they asked out to be on.
The man has asked to be traded 3 times in the last 2 years, ladies and gentlemen. Forced himself out, hasn't honored no contract. The man he left the Rockets, went to the Brooklyn Nets. Okay, Brooklyn had a squad. You had KD, you had James Harden, and Kyrie Irving. Nothing was done over there. Nothing. Total flop. They're gonna try to scrub that away from history, act like nothing ever happened. James Harden went out of there immediately. He goes to the Philadelphia 76ers. He's playing with a superstar MVP caliber player in Joel Embiid. He won out of there. He won out of there. He not the man want to go to the Clippers. Now the Clippers have Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, 2 guys who were supposed to be 5 years ago the LeBron stoppers. You know, they coming in, Kawhi doing commercials. Oh, I'm taking over LA. I'm the real king of LA, all that kind of stuff. Kawhi and Paul George ain't done nothing. They bring in Russell Westbrook from LA, from the Lakers, right? Nothing still has been done. Now, James Harden is coming in. Harden, this is his, 3rd time playing with Russell Westbrook. First time in OKC, second time with the Rockets, now with the Clippers. What say you, Ticket, man? What's your thoughts on this?
I think he's the worst. I think he's the worst player in the NBA. I think he's the worst type of star in the NBA, man. You know, I mean, I'll be honest with you, bro. I don't know why. Like, for example, and I feel a way about this because I know you're a big Russell Westbrook fan.
Yes.
I wasn't a big Russell Westbrook fan, but the way that he was treated, bro, it turned me into that. But to see that James Harden, and this shows you that the media pick and choose when they want to bully people. The way that they did Russell Westbrook when he was with the Lakers, bro, Russ wasn't cheating the game. He was really the only one that was playing damn near every single game. Showing up out of all of those big 3. He was the only one that was showing up playing every single game. You know, they made up shit about him in the locker room, even though the teammates said he was a great teammate. The media gave him so much smoke and tried to end his career. Bro, to see a guy like James Harden, who have quit on every single team he's been on pretty much, except for the OKC Thunder when he first came in the league. Every other team he's quit on. To see him get minimal smoke from the media, bro, the criticism ain't nowhere near the same that we seen with Russ. And Russ didn't do half of the stuff that this guy, James Harden, has gotten away with in his NBA career. For to be a guy who forced yourself out of Houston when they had DeMarcus Cousins and John Wall and all those guys on the team, and you said, oh, well, I don't want to play there because the team wasn't good enough. So you get moved to the Brooklyn Nets, right? And so you go to the Brooklyn Nets and you really wanted a cakewalk and a vacation. So you complain about the Brooklyn Nets because you saying, oh, well, Kyrie ain't available to play all the time. And so, but you said that you know what I'm saying? You leave in Philly because you want to be the man. So Kyrie being out and missing games, that would help you be more of the man. But you didn't want that challenge. So you got upset that Kyrie wasn't playing so much, and that you know what I'm saying, had to actually step up and play basketball. So you forced yourself out of that situation because he wanted it easy. So now you get to Philly and you go to a guy in Joel Embiid that's averaging 30 a game, and Joel Embiid wins the league MVP with you. And you get to Philly and you completely choke and fall apart in the playoffs. And you get upset that the team doesn't want to give you a max deal when you put on the type of performance that you put on. And you got minimal heat and minimal smoke from the media for the lack of performances that you had in the playoffs. Your entire career, not just last year, but your entire career. So then you come out and think about this. He gets Doc Rivers fired. He gets a coach who's won a world championship. Yeah, Doc has had failures.
Man, excellent point. Excellent point. He got Doc Rivers fired, who won a championship. This dude ain't done nothing.
Right.
But he get Doc Rivers fired and then won out.
Hey, come on now. And minimal smoke. He didn't even really get no heat for getting Doc Rivers fired.
That's facts.
He didn't really get no heat for that. He got Doc Rivers fired and really didn't get no heat for that. People celebrated that, right? So then you come to, well, now you still don't want to go back. And this is the part that about James Harden, I know he a piece of shit. Because the one dude who let you do whatever you want to do your entire career over in Houston, and Daryl Morey. Daryl Morey let you do whatever you want to do. He let you go to the strip clubs after every game. He let you take the Lear jets, fly anywhere, do anything you want. Anything James Harden wanted, Daryl Morey gave it to him. He ain't asked no questions. You know what I'm saying? Mike D'Antoni. Anything James Harden wanted, Mike D'Antoni said on record, I don't even coach James Harden. I let him do whatever he want to do. Right? So they gave you everything you wanted. And the one time this dude couldn't deliver on something, James Harden turned on him and say, F you, I don't respect you. Disrespect the man. Think about this. I want y'all to think about this shit. If Russell Westbrook would have said that shit about anybody in the public, his ass wouldn't be in the National Basketball Association no more.
Mm-hmm.
This man, James Harden, went on a world tour calling the general manager and the NBA on the team a liar. And he gets traded to the exact same team he wants to get traded to again. So now he goes in the media just now a few minutes ago before we doing this video. And he says that the reason why he didn't play well in Philly is because he was misused. Nigga, what did you talking about? He was
misused?
Yeah, he said he was misused. And he said that.
You playing with Joel Embiid. How could they misuse you? What you think you supposed to do? Come out there and shoot 30 shots a game like Houston?
That's what he feel like. That's what he wanted, right? He wanted to lead. He said he wanted to be the same James Harden he was in Houston. And so peep this now. And so he didn't get his contract from Philly. So in a free agency, he went around trying to see who would give him a Supermax contract. So he goes, now this is how you know this nigga's a fraud. So you left Houston because you said they couldn't compete for a chip. Houston is nowhere near competing for a chip right now, but you was willing to go back to Houston. You was willing to go back to Houston, and Ime Udoka said, once he met with you, he said, nah, I don't want this dude, because you went to him and said you wanted to be the old James Harden that led the league in scoring again.
Right.
So now Ime shot you down. So you wanted to go back to Houston after this whole shit started because you forced your way out of Houston for no reason. So now when you didn't get it done, not somebody else, you didn't. You was in the games where they was missing 27 straight 3-pointers when y'all was supposed to beat the Golden State Warriors, when y'all had them dead to rights. And that was you. That was on your watch, right? All those years you came up small in the playoffs in Houston and didn't get it done and left those Houston Rockets fans to you know what I'm saying, to just be out and hung out to dry all those years. And think about it. He never got as much criticism as Giannis got. Peep all the criticism that Giannis Antetokounmpo got before he won the world championship, bro. Peep the criticism, bro. They tried to take Giannis. Giannis had won an MVP, I think 2 MVPs. They tried to end Giannis's entire reputation as a superstar in the NBA until he won that championship that year. James Harden had been failing every single year.
Yep.
Every year. And he didn't get half the criticism. He has played with the most superstars probably close to in NBA history.
The man played with KD and Kyrie Irving.
No, KD and Russ first. KD and Russ first. KD and KD. They went to the finals.
Yep.
Then he went to Houston. And remember, he played with Dwight Howard in his prime. He also
I forgot about that. He played with Dwight Howard.
Yeah, remember, he was getting all these dudes traded. Let's keep going. He played with Dwight Howard. He played with CP3. He played with got Carmelo Anthony fired. We ain't gonna talk about how he got Carmelo.
Show did. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna talk about all this shit he been doing. Right, saying? So he got Carmelo fired. Then you ran CP3 out of town because you got upset because CP3 told you had titties. So you ran him out of town. These are all facts. So you ran him out of town. You get mad at CP3, turn your back on CP3 and run him out of town, right? So you run him out of town and then you go get Russ. So you go get Russ, and then Russ calls you out of your bullshit and said he didn't want to play with you because you wasn't serious. You was late to the film sessions. You was in the club all the time. It was no professionalism, right? So now all of a sudden, this nigga come running off the runway laughing at the airport in LA, laughing like, yeah, we got the game back together. And people sold on this bullshit. Bro, I'm going to say it like this to you, 7-8. To me, the Clippers are the goddamn stupidest organization in basketball, bro. Why would you have a peaceful situation? You brought over Russ. The team is great as long as your guys can stay healthy, which is Kawhi.
It's working. Everything was working.
Perfectly, bro. Russ had some bad turnovers in the Lakers game last night, but he's been playing for the most part. He has been excellent and a model citizen. You haven't heard any complaints. Why would you bring James Harden in that situation, bro? I have no understanding to why the LA Clippers would do something like that. They have completely destroyed their team bringing this dude over there, bro. I mean, I just can't understand what James Harden bring to this team, dog. I don't understand it, man.
It don't make no sense to me. At the end of the day, like you said, bro, the Clippers, I like what I like the trilogy of James Harden, Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, and Russell Westbrook. I like that. All they need is the right role players. Now, they had their own problems because Kawhi and Paul George stay hurt all the time. They stay hurt. Russ, get all this criticism he get. You can criticize his turnovers. You can criticize whatever you want to. But I bet you can't criticize the fact that he show up every game. He older than most of these dudes. Still show up every game to play. And play his heart out. Diving on the floor for loose balls. Jumping for rebounds. Doing all this extra stuff that he don't got to do. This dude can easily, especially now that he making the league minimum or something, this dude ain't got to do none of this stuff. He could be front. He could be out here. Look, man, I ain't got time for this. I done made $350 million in the NBA. I'm finna chill. He can do what James Harden doing. You ain't never seen James Harden dive for no loose ball in the last 10 years. None of this stuff. But Russ get all this criticism. And that's my issue. I respect Russell Westbrook. I'm going to tell you this why. Russ is not the best player I've ever seen. I respect Russ because of his effort. I'm as a man, I respect effort. I respect your intent. Whether it's boxing, any other sport, whether it's in life. If your intent is to go and provide for your family and to grind out to be the best man you could be, I'm going to appreciate that as a man, a fellow man. I can relate to that, your intent. Sometimes we fall short, and sometimes we succeed. Sometimes we overachieve. All that's great. I can understand it as a man. What I can't respect is somebody talented like James Harden giving somebody their word. Yeah, I'm going to show up tomorrow. I'll be there tomorrow. Yeah, I thank you for the paycheck. Thank you. And then this dude don't show up. I don't respect that. I'm not trying to be one of these guys who, 78 rooting for the owners. I'm not trying to be that guy. But, bro, if you give somebody your word got to mean something, bro. Am I tripping, Ticket? Am I tripping?
No, you're right. I mean, listen, the NBA is supposed to be a two-way street. So, for example, James Harden wanted his money with Philly. How in the hell Philly gonna pay your money when you ain't doing your job? Nigga, you think you cannot do your job and get paid? That's why I'm so happy that the LA Clippers doing what they did with Kawhi and Paul George. But then they turn around and mess up the whole team with this. Like Kawhi and Paul George, guess what? Every other year they load managed because they wanted to take the easy route to try to win a championship. So they load managed during the season and then try to come in the playoffs and the shit backfired, they still would get hurt. So now when they figured that wouldn't work, the owner came out and said, I ain't paying y'all no more money. I'm not giving neither one of you dudes an extension. And guess what? They played every game of the season so far this year, and that's the first time they've done that since they've even been together in LA, which lets you know, man, that these dudes, man, like I said, some of these dudes, man, they pimp the system, bro, and you can't win it like that. That's the one thing I do like about Russell Westbrook. Bro, that dude's available damn near every single night, bro.
Mm-hmm.
If he don't play, it's because of the suspension or something crazy that's going on. It's a rare incident when he don't play, but they don't respect them type of dudes. But then you'll get James Harden, right? A dude, like I said, who doesn't take the game serious as he's supposed to, but he won't get half the criticism that guys like Russell Westbrook, guys who really come out here and put it all out on the court, they don't get half the criticism that those guys get. That bothers me, bro. I never respected that, and I never liked that aspect of the NBA and of how the game is, man, and how the game is judged and how these people, like I said, I didn't even like Russell Westbrook, but I had to defend him when I seen how they tried to gang up on the dude and basically assassinate his career when this dude was showing up to work every day. But James Harden, this dude doing everything, he doing all the bullshit. He don't hustle on defense. Offensively, he's one-dimensional. He only want to do his own dribbling and shooting the ball. And then when he was playing the setup game, he didn't want to do that with Joel Embiid. He got upset because he couldn't play his way. As I said, bro, when this shit crash and burn, man, they better not blame Russ for this shit, bro. Because I'm gonna tell you something.
They better not.
They better not, because that shit don't have nothing to do with him.
No.
With James, what the Clippers are doing is, I'm telling you, they fucking Russ up now. Because even though Russ don't have the ball as much as he used to, like when he was a superstar, he had the ball enough to do his thing that he's doing now. Now with James Harden here, man, that nigga gonna try and take the ball out of this man's hands, bro. I'm trying to tell you this, bro.
Hey, look, that's why I wanted to do this video. The gist of it was this. Russell Westbrook got flamed when he went to the Lakers. Mm-hmm. I mean, this man could do no right. I saw Russ trying. I saw him bending over backwards. Yeah, Russ had a bad season. He did. For his standards, he had a bad season for the Lakers. But he was trying, bro. Man, they gave this man no credit for his effort, nothing. This man showed up to every game. You got LeBron and AD taking games off, talking about they hurt, faking injuries, all kind of mess. This man showed up every game. Jenny Buss even came out and said Russ was our best player. And then what she meant by that was he showed up. Then they made her backtrack off of that.
Right.
They made her backtrack off of that statement. Now, look. He go to the Clippers. After they drag him in the media, Skip Bayless, Shannon Sharp, and the rest of them in the media, dragging this man because he didn't help LeBron win another championship to beat Jordan. So now, because that's what it's about. I don't care what nobody say. All this stuff about ball, all the hate for AD. Even, AD soft now. AD a straight chump. He's soft. But all the criticism really is about him not helping LeBron past Jordan. Now, look. Russell Westbrook is with the Clippers. A team that ain't never won a championship. Never in the history of the NBA. They went and got Kawhi Leonard, Paul George. Ain't done nothing. Russ just got there. And you got people like Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp and other people in the media talking about, oh, I don't know how they going to win with Russ. They ain't never won nothing anyway. What are you talking about? Mm-hmm. So now, this what tripped me out is, I seen this today. Today I see members of the media, NBA media, saying James Harden is going to the Clippers. How is James Harden going to affect Russell Westbrook? Russell Westbrook going to have to sacrifice. Russell Westbrook going to have to do this. Russ got to adjust his game. Russ got to do this. Russ got to do that. I see this on every channel. And I'm thinking to myself, how the hell did this turn into a Russell Westbrook where he got to do again? James Harden ain't won nothing. James Harden ain't won nothing, bro. Why is this again on Russell Westbrook and what he got to do? The man has found his place with the Clippers. He playing good. James Harden coming in, that's the Clippers' fault. Why is this now on Russ? Why is nobody saying, hey, Paul George got to do this. Kawhi got to do this. James Harden got to adjust. Why is it Russ got to adjust again? Can you answer that to me, Ticket?
I totally agree with you saying, man. Listen, man. It's a certain type of hatred they got for Russell Westbrook. I don't know why. I don't know where this all this hatred started for him, except for just LeBron James. And I think that when you play with LeBron, if they feel like if you don't see, you can do what Kyrie did and go win a championship, and they won't give you your credit. But the instant that he left LeBron James, they cooked him. So they didn't give him his credit when he helped LeBron win a championship. But when he left, they cooked him. They started that's when the media started going hard and basically bashing Kyrie Irving. With Russell Westbrook, Russell Westbrook was praised throughout the media, pretty much until the day he played with LeBron James. If you watched the game last night, bro, did you see the video before the game?
Absolutely.
Nigga didn't even want nowhere parts of that nigga LeBron James. He didn't even go nowhere. He stood under the basket on the other side, away from this nigga to make sure he didn't have to be around this nigga to dap this nigga up or nothing. And it just shows you the effect that it has on niggas playing with a nigga like that, man. And so the media, like I said, they literally tried to end his career. And so I'm just upset because I didn't see the same smoke from the media on guys like James Harden, and that bothered me a lot to see that the media, they'll allow one dude to run around here and run amok, and another dude who's been a total professional, you'll try to shit can his career, lie, put out rumors saying he was destroying the locker room, he's a vampire in the locker room and shit, bro. It was real nasty what the media was doing with Russell Westbrook, bro. Not only in LA, not only on national TV, but even the fans bought into that shit. Even like people online bought into that shit, and it was sad. It was overpowering, like fucking with the man family while they at the game, saying racist shit, all kind of stuff. Like, bro, this shit got out of control, man. But you get a nigga like James Harden who represent everything fucked up about the game, and don't nobody say nothing. Them motherfuckers don't care.
Facts.
I don't understand it. So when he fucked this situation up with the Clippers, again, they better not blame Russ, because I'm gonna say it again, man. Russ have nothing to do with that nigga being over there, and this technically is not Russell Westbrook's team. So they need to say something about Kawhi or Paul George or one of them niggas.
Look, Kawhi. Well, I ain't gonna say Kawhi. I'll say this. I remember a few years ago, people was like, man, Paul George finna leave. He finna leave OKC when he was back playing with Russ.
Mm-hmm.
Paul George finna leave OKC. I tell people, no, he ain't. He's staying right there. He's staying. And nobody believe me. I knew Paul George was going to re-sign with Russ. And this is why. Paul George is under major scrutiny because he never done nothing with the Pacers. He never done nothing. People say Paul George was a choke artist. He was a hype job. He go play with Russ. Russ taking all that heat. He's safe with Russ.
Right.
He's safe.
Mm-hmm.
Now, guess who else is safe with Russ? He love playing with Russ because there ain't no pressure on him to win a championship. James Harden.
Mm-hmm.
James Harden keep rushing to get to Russ. He rushing to get to Russell Westbrook. Oh, I want to play. I'm gonna go over here with Russ. Where Russ at? Because he know the media hate Russ more than they hate him, and the media is gonna pick out things that Russ doing wrong to criticize Russ versus him. He could skate through his whole career without ever being blamed. See, Kawhi already got his chip. He good. But James Harden, Paul George, they love Russ. They want to be right next to him. They want to be embraced in his bosom to make sure anything happen, they can blame Russ. But anyway.
Yeah, that's some fucked up shit, though, dog. That's some fucked up shit, man.
It is, bro.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up. I just not thought about how you said that shit. Yeah, I just not thought about how you said it. Bro, if James Harden fuck up, they're going to blame that shit somehow on Russ. What? They're going to go right to him. He can have one turnover. They're going to go to that one turnover or say he did. Bro, that shit fucked up, bro. That's bro, if Russ, up, bro.
Look, I watched this game, bro. I watched almost every Clipper game. I might have missed 2 or 3 games.
Mm-hmm.
I watched every Clipper game besides 2 or 3 games last year.
Right.
I seen Russ. And before that, I watched the Laker games when he was with the Lakers. I watched every game except for maybe 5. I seen Russ Have 28 points, 30 points, 10 rebounds, or 10 assists, and maybe 2 or 3 turnovers. I seen the team. I seen if the Lakers lose, I seen them blame the game on Russ 3 turnovers. I seen them blame the game on Russ 3 turnovers. Now, if they win, I seen Skip Bayless still come on TV and say, you know, we gotta do the blooper reel on Russell Westbrook. He had 4 turnovers, boo. Bro, LeBron James is the league leader all time in turnovers. So if turnovers is that bad, then please tell me why y'all keep giving LeBron James a pass for his turnovers. Please tell me why y'all give James Harden passes for his turnovers. Russ has never been considered a high IQ basketball player. Never. James Harden has. PG 13 has. So why all these guys get the chance to fuck up, but not Russ? These supposed to be high IQ players.
That's true.
I don't understand.
I mean, that's really what made me start.
Go ahead.
No, I'm saying that's what made me start respecting Russ. Is that when I seen that shit, like because I just seen it a couple years ago, like damn dog, like the nigga do play hard all the time, and they don't even respect that. Like they'll give more respect to a dude who cheat the game, who don't play hard, who out here jacking up shots or playing like shit. They'll let him get a smooth pass. But if Russ do it, man, they like it's personal with him, bro. I ain't never seen no shit like that before, like where they made it that personal that the way the media did, especially Skip and Shannon and them. But they made that shit like personal, bro. Like it was a personal problem. And the funny part was Skip act like he don't even like LeBron James. So nigga, why would you even be attacked? That's why I knew it was some bullshit. Like you supposed to be the nigga who don't like LeBron, but you still attacking Russ. And blaming him, saying he the reason why LeBron ain't succeeded. Bro, these niggas is clowns, man. I don't respect.
Russ Skip don't like LeBron because Skip on the LeBron Jordan debate. Skip is pro Jordan. That's cool, but when it comes to Russell Westbrook, Skip will have you believe Russ sent some goons at him. Skip had you believe that when he was reporting out there in OKC, Russ had some people come at him allegedly. I don't know if Russ did this or it's just Skip a figment of his imagination. Some dudes ran up on Skip and threatened him. So now Skip is he never gonna like Russ. He hate Russ. Blah blah blah. Like bro, get over it. Seriously, get over it, dude. At the end of the day, you come on TV every day talking about these professional athletes, and you have done nothing but be a critic. You had never been a professional athlete. All you do is criticize these guys. So if you call people out their name, giving people nicknames, and one of them run up on you, so be it. That comes with the territory, bro. Get over it. Be a man about it. Stop being a baby. That's just my opinion. But Ticket, man, let me get your last words on the situation, man. What do you think the Clippers are gonna do this year now that they got Paul George, Kawhi, Russ, and James Harden? What do you think they're gonna do, bro?
Man, honestly, at the beginning of the season, I had picked them to go to the finals and play the Bucks, and we would have seen the Giannis and Kawhi rematch. Now that they got James Harden, man, they're not going nowhere, man, because team chemistry means everything. And so, I mean, unless they trade him before the deadline, unless they see, it doesn't work. See, that's the only thing about this situation, and that's the bad part too, is because they can fuck around and try to trade Russ before the deadline. You never know.
Right.
Fucking with James Harden. You know what I mean? They could try to say, we got a bigger investment in James Harden, so maybe we'll just trade Russ. And Russ's contract is easy to move now. You know what I mean? So they can send Russ to any piece of shit team they want. Bro, them niggas, man, I don't trust them niggas, man. Like I said, man, now with James Harden on the team, bro, man, they got second round, maybe conference finals at best, if they get lucky. And I don't even think that, man. That whole team chemistry is gonna be off, man. Because now everybody else, you know, what is James Harden gonna come? What type of time is he gonna come in on? Because he's complaining about the way he was playing in Philly. So now, what are you gonna do? You gonna come in and play the way that you played in Houston and with the Clippers, and ruin that team, or are you gonna humble yourself and have to play in a lesser role than you was playing in Philly, because they got more guys and more mouths to feed over there with you know what I'm saying, the Clippers right now, man. Tyronn Lue got a lot of work to do, bro. He got a big job ahead of him, man. I don't like I said before, he put himself in this situation, you know what I'm saying? And Tyronn Lue, I'm gonna just say this on your way out, 7-8, he's a piece of shit because, bro, you and Doc Rivers supposed to be friends, bro.
Right.
Nigga got Doc Rivers fired and you went and hired this nigga, man. Bro, you gotta I don't respect you. I don't respect you. The man went and got your mentor. Doc Rivers put Tyronn Lue in the coaching game. Gave Tyronn Lue assistant coaching jobs. Then you snake him and get the Clippers job. You understand what I'm saying?
Wow.
You snake him and get the Clippers job. And then James Harden gets Ty Lue fired. James Harden gets Doc Rivers fired. And then Ty Lue brings him over there and throws him a life jacket. Bro, the dude's a clown, man. He's a clown, bro. Real talk. If you got my friend fired like that, and the guy and the coach who put me on, nigga, you can't never count on me to give you a shot or to give you a life jacket. So again, man, dudes is fucking buffoons, man. So that's just my feeling, man. I don't got him going to the finals no more as long as James Harden on the team, bro.
Hey, bro, I don't blame you. I think at this point, Kawhi Leonard, Paul George ain't done nothing. This is supposed to be the LeBron stopper. It's supposed to be this great tandem. Ain't done nothing. Everybody forgot about that. Ain't done nothing. They bring in Russ. Got to bring in James Harden. Clippers organization in general is a failure organization. This organization is just trash, bro. It is what it is. So to blame, I don't want to hear nobody blaming this on Russ. Russell Westbrook is making the league minimum, something like that. He making chump change by his standards. Okay? Last year, everybody was like, oh, Russ making, when he was with the Lakers, Russ making all this money, he ain't living up to his contract. When he was averaging 18 points, 7 rebounds, and 7 assists, people say he wasn't living up to the $40 million contract. But now he's making $3 or $4 million a year. Okay? So I don't want to hear Russ being blamed or being held to the standard of some superstar when you got Tyronn Lue out there, you got James Harden, you got Kawhi Leonard, and Paul George. That's all I'm saying. But salute to my brother Tickettv. Thank you for joining me today, brother. Tell the people they can find you. Even though they already know, but tell the people they can find you, bro.
Yeah, man. Tickettv. Tickettv 2 on YouTube. And on Instagram at Tickettv Media. Y'all can go to the website, ticketvmedia.com. You know what I'm saying? And check us out on the website. 7-8. I'm also going to chop it up with you on some boxing stuff too, man, when you hit me, man. You know what I'm saying? We
for sure. Let me know, bro. We got you.
We got to get back on these guys' helmet, man. I see a lot of bullshit going on in the game, man. So
big
you know what I'm saying? I think it's time to come back and put some pressure on these dudes again, man, and remind these cats, man. You know what I'm saying, what it is out here, man. They think it's sweet right now. So
yes, sir.
Yeah, most definitely, bro.
Big fact.
I appreciate you having me on, man. I appreciate you, dog. And y'all make sure y'all like and subscribe to this channel, man.
Most definitely, man. Appreciate all y'all to hit the like button. All y'all to hit the subscribe button. Make sure y'all go check out Tickettv. I'm sure y'all already subscribed to him, but this is my brother right here. He'll be back with some more. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna bring Ticket back on here. You know what I'm saying? Along with a few other brothers that I deal with on this basketball tip. But salute to y'all. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Much love to the chat. Super chat, everybody came through showing love. And we up out of here, though. Deuces.
Hey, 7-8. I hope you drop a video on that Joe Smith situation, man. I really,
you know, I was gonna do one on Patreon, bro. I can't say what I want to say on YouTube.
Right.
But you know, I'm gonna do one on Patreon for sure.
Yeah, it's a couple things I wanted to hear. I wanted to hear your thoughts on that, and then your thoughts on the Scottie Pippen. Larsa Pippen thing.
Yeah, for sure. I'm definitely gonna cook on that because I got a whole lot to say about Larsa Pippen and Michael Jordan. Them, I'm disgusted with Michael Jordan family. I really am, bro. The fact that they letting this chick, like get it off like this, like, bro, I can't be mad at another man enough to let a chick get that off. I can't. I can't. I don't care what this dude done did. I can't let this chick get that upper hand to take my last name. Just can't happen. But I'm gonna build on it.
All right, no doubt.
Much love, bro.
All right, dog.
Peace.